Hello there, sir.
Oh, hello.
More viewer reacts, I understand.
Hell yeah. Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Now you can not be annoyed that we didn't post one last week.
Yeah. I'm sure they're already going to be like, when is he doing viewer ones again?
one week out, and it's just like, God damn it. Why? Why, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. But we'll give the people what they want, which starts off with a biomech.
Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, right?
Like, what in the hell is this thing?
Narwhal, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, right?
I really like how they've done it.
Okay, first of all, I love narwhals. I love the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like just a giant like seal kind of thing with a big old spike unicorn vibe.
Well, anytime you put a spike on something's head, it gets a plus for me.
But like a twisty spike too, which is extra weird.
Yeah. And if you can notice, this is from the same person that sent us the frog that we like so much.
I can notice.
So this person must just have a...
In fact, you could see the frog peeking out from the bottom.
I think they did that probably on purpose too.
Nice.
Like, hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Remember me?
Yeah. I'm just down here.
Yeah.
This one looks pretty fresh too. I think he's healing.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Parts of it, I could see it more than others, right? It's a little red still in areas.
Yep.
But I don't like color tattoos much, but
What do you mean?
This is a really cool one.
Yeah.
And like they really ran the gamut of colors here. There's tons going on.
Yep.
And they're all put in pretty well. Mm-hmm. I just worry about the really like light blue, greeny color, how that's going to age over time.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's the only one that I'm like, is it going to stay like that?
I mean, I guess really it depends as to how little sun this thing gets.
Yeah, I would definitely be keeping this one away from the sun for sure.
If it doesn't get beat up, I'm guessing it stays pretty reasonable. Mm-hmm. Because like ink nowadays is pretty darn good.
What I like here is there's much black in this, but the black they did use is really impactful.
Yep.
Like it's in the right places to give this thing some bones.
Yeah.
So
this dude's a really clever tattooer. Mm-hmm. Like really clever. In fact, I would like to get do you have his Instagram? Probably.
I don't know if it's in the email or not.
Well, if it isn't, please send it.
Yeah.
Because this stuff's cool, man.
You think the frog and the narwhal's by the same guy?
Maybe not. Maybe.
Yeah.
Vibrant colors. It's an interesting use of but it's just because he's doing the same kind of thing, right? Like this Japanese traditional elements, but then he's created some sort of other view of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's the finger waves is what leads me to believe that it is, and the kind of playfulness that it is.
Yeah, it's got that playfulness to it.
Yeah.
Sure. Stylistically similar.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like this one a lot, so this is a good one to start on.
Yep, I like it a lot. Keep them coming if you keep getting them, to be honest with you. All right, next up, something way worse. This is a two-part.
Yeah. So I did read that this is like an 18-year-old thing.
That sounds right.
And it does sound right, but like my brain goes 30 years.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because when I go 18 years, when I think of 18 years ago, I think the 90s, but that's not right anymore.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we're in 2021.
No, that's 30 years ago.
So this was 2003.
Okay.
So like, 2003, this thing's still not, like, that's still pretty recent in our history.
Yeah, I would agree.
So like, I don't know. I think this was probably even a little bad even in its day, but I'm pretty sure this is getting covered up.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think this person's going to mind hearing that.
Well, if you get covering it up, then you know that you're getting something better. So
I wonder what they're going to do with it, though.
Here's round 2 of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Zelda is better than Link.
Oh, yeah.
Because Link is much more detailed. It's so blurry.
Yep.
Like, it's just... It looks like they used gray instead of black and gray shading in places where they should have used black and gray. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I'm just going to color the shading.
Yeah.
Like, it just looks like a really strange approach. And the eyes are totally gone.
This is one of those, like, if we could see it fresh 18 years ago, I would like to see it. Cause, like,
I would love to see what it looked like once.
It's really interesting because, like, there's some old tattoos that are done really well that don't do this. You know what I mean? So it's like, immediately I think, okay, well, the ink was not good, or the guy didn't put it in right, or it got beat up over time, and just kind of like this person was a chronic suntanner, and, you know, the body just started digesting it. Because, like, there are good tattoos from way further ago.
Yeah,
that stay and hold. You
this
know what
is
I mean?
relatively recent to be looking like this.
Yeah.
Now, again, I'm not trying to beat this thing to death, but
No, of course not.
Like, what does it say about the imagery and how iconic it is, though, that it can look this like torn up and
you
horrible.
obviously know what
and
it
you
is.
know exactly what it is.
Yep.
I even know what the shield and the sword are. Like I
Yeah.
know what everything here is.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't if it was any other thing.
Yeah.
Like if you made this another character, all of a sudden it's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. Link is super iconic. I will say though, like the funny thing about Zelda imagery is I always associate it with Link. I never associate it with Zelda.
Oh, I know. Because
So like if I didn't see Link, I wouldn't have known Zelda.
fair, because well, even though Zelda is the main kind of property,
Yeah.
it's obviously Link that you're using.
She's like legit what it's about.
Have you ever seen the old cartoon?
No.
Oh my goodness, treat yourself.
Okay.
It's so bad.
All right.
And you'll be thinking, wow, Link is an asshole. Like he's just an asshole. Everything he does is like he's got this underlying mission to get a kiss from Zelda.
Oh, really?
Like it's just gross.
Ugh.
So, it's really like rapey.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't been. I mean,
Canceled
they're not selling it anymore, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's pushing it, but like
If it ever has a resurgence, though, boy, it's getting canceled.
you can find it on YouTube if you want. It's,
Really?
It's pretty hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
The animation is funny too.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
don't doubt that. But I mean, it's like old Superman cartoons. Like old Superman cartoons are like terrifying.
Yeah, you would never think of Link as a hero again after watching that. You're
Nice.
like, wow, he's just a scoundrel.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of is. Yeah. All right, so I'm excited to see what they cover it with.
Yeah, me too.
If and when you do that, send it on over.
Please do.
All right, next up, ouch.
Maybe they're gonna cover it with that.
Yeah,
That could
you
be
could do
the
that.
answer.
Just tattoo that black hand on her back.
So I know the person who sent this to me.
Yeah.
We've been kind of friends-ish on Instagram for quite a while.
Yep.
And he sent me a whole bunch of stuff I'll be happy to be reacting to. But I will say this image speaks a lot to me because I've been through it a number of times.
Yep.
People are always, I think, expecting these to look better after the fact, right? Because it looks so solid, but you
Yeah,
can
it
never
looks really good.
you can never tell how much is stuck in your skin, like how
Yeah.
much black ink is just stuck, and you can't even tell. That's why you always need a second or third or fourth pass, because
Right.
you can never even tell what's ink and what's literal ink.
Yeah.
What's in and what isn't.
Yep.
Right. So there's a lot of black sitting on the surface here, and as I understand it, this guy's. I think he's done it twice, and he needs to do it again still. So, if he sent us the healed photo, that'd be great to react to too.
Yep.
Because like this, I wish it would stay like this every time.
Yeah, of course. This would be magical.
Yeah, I don't know how he's done it, but his hand isn't that swollen. You can see the swelling in the knuckles.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like I was wondering if this might be just a touch-up pass or something. Like
I'm not sure which
limited
time it
amount
was.
of trauma, or if they were just doing like, I don't know, something about like liners or mags or slow and methodical or like really quick and shaded in. Like I think all of that affects the trauma. Or this guy's got super low inflammation in his body.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Well, my hand is a baseball by this stage.
Yeah.
Like if you do that much work on it, it's like
Maybe his hand's really tiny and this is actually inflated.
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of information that we'd need here, but yeah, this
Really
is
picking this thing apart, and I like it.
yeah. Well, I really like these. I'm probably gonna end up doing mine full again, like around the tattoos I've added.
Yeah.
Eventually, both of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know when. Like, I got them to a point where I was kind of content with them, and I just kind of walked away from it
Yeah.
because it's not exactly pleasant to heal.
What do you mean?
It's fun in its own way though.
Yeah.
Because like it's life changing for a week or so.
And that's
But-
fun?
Well,
Okay.
you get time to reflect.
Yeah, sure. It's just a lot of meditating.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I really like these. So I'd love to see if he could send this one in healed as well, so we
Yeah.
can dissect that too.
Man, even in like stages of healing, and then we could talk about it in its stages. Because like, you know what that's like. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Dope.
Yep.
All right. Keep on going, man. Next up.
So I can't remember. It says in the it said in the email that this says desire.
Yeah.
And it's a really good thing that he said that because I'd never be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Like I guess with these, it's cool and I like the way they've done it, but it's probably more for him than anyone else.
Yeah,
Because
of
like
course.
no one's gonna read that. I don't think.
No.
So-
That's one of the things about calligraphy is it kind of ends up being just an aesthetic choice
Yep.
when you get into this style. And I quite like that.
Yeah.
I like anything that chooses to go the aesthetic route.
Now the only thing that's gonna bother me about this, and I'm sure you already know, is like I don't know how the hell I can fill in between those letters, and since it's so solid around the rose under that lettering,
Yeah.
it's really gonna irk me that there's so much negative space.
Yeah, I mean, you could lightly shade, like if you do a really extra light shade, but like, I don't think he will. I think he'll probably just leave it like this.
No, most people probably aren't as concerned or bothered by negative space as I am.
Well, until you get to a place where you've got like some that is irking you. Like once you feel that feeling of like, oh, I don't like this gap there, then all of a sudden you can start to understand more of like, oh, I need full saturation.
I've spoken about this a few times on this show, but I want to eventually somehow bring up the filigree, like encapsulate the rose and the dagger, and then move it onto the head.
Yep.
But like, I can't wrap my brain around doing that. Like, I don't know exactly what would go into that. So it's been a thought of mine for over a year now. And I keep like tossing it around in my head. Like, how the hell am I going to do? I need to tattoo my ears then? Like,
Probably.
Like, that's where I'm going.
At least
with, like,
onto your ear.
yeah, because like I don't know exactly how I would ever do that.
I mean, you'd have to remove all your piercings and deal with that whole nonsense.
It's something that I think about a lot, but
Cool.
because I don't really want to come farther, but I would love to kind of build a connection.
This is how it starts.
Well, I don't want to go any farther on my face.
I know.
Right?
But at
So,
the same time, what if you have to, you know?
yeah, I might have to.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay, next up. And last but not least, I guess I should say, because wow.
This is another 17 or 18-year-old tattoo that I would imagine would have been done even earlier. But
See, and this is
then
where
again,
like, that's also black
the
ink.
black
same
is
time.
very dark.
It's very dark. But like that's I mean, this person could be very, very pale.
Yeah.
This person could have never seen the sun in the last 18 years too. Then
Yeah,
all of a
who-
sudden that stays pretty dark.
The lighting is strange too. It's like a blue light.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening with the lighting? It's got,
What? That's not how you have light in
no,
your house?
I don't
You
have
just
blue
have,
light.
Like,
Maybe I should. Maybe my blacks
you
would
don't
look
just have
darker.
black lights going through your house. Everything's UV in my house.
I mean, whatever they're doing with this, they've got a cool effect on there.
Yeah.
So this is obviously some kind of Grim Reaper, but
Yeah,
it
there's
almost looks
something in there.
like Yoda Grim Reaper.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or like a Wookiee or something. I wonder if that was the idea, because it's really weird looking.
Yeah, you could interpret a lot of different faces in that kind of face area.
You know what it is? It's Shy Guy from Mario.
Oh,
you remember
yeah,
the little Shy Guys
yeah,
with
totally.
the hoods?
Yeah.
And the bug eyes.
If that was intentional, then nailed it.
Yeah, I don't know where the rest of this thing's body is.
Something tells me there was a lot more tattoo that should have happened and then never followed through on.
Yeah, they just kind of ran out of time or money or something.
Yeah, priorities.
It's kind of like, I got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do something.
That's like kind of the bummer of getting a tattoo just bloodline and then leaving it for the rest of your life. It's like, well, all right, cool. I got these.
Well,
lines
there's
all over
more than
me.
one bummer there, if you'd ask me. But
Yeah, I would agree.
because, like, what is going on underneath of this?
We'll never know. And the artist that did it probably died. So
Died in a meth lab explosion.
yeah, exactly.
As he once said.
Those sweeping meth lab explosions that are always hitting tattooers of old.
So here's my thing. What if you make a bodysuit of these? Right?
Sure.
Like, can you intentionally do that many tattoos this level of...
You can do whatever you want, man.
Like, but like, say you say to a serious artist, I want you to give me a bodysuit of fairly bad tattoos.
Dude, we saw performance tattooing. There's a type of tattooer for everything.
Fair. Yeah, I want to see someone with a... If anyone out there is listening right now and you have a full bodysuit of these,
Yep.
please,
Yeah.
you have to indulge me.
Yeah,
I
we
need to
know.
see it.
We need to understand.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm doing gap fillers in between them all. It's gonna be great. It's like, wow, you're dedicated.
Yeah, maybe put that dedication into a different area, though, you know?
I've seen script. I've seen like script bodysuits and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I've never seen bad tattoo bodysuit.
Yeah, those are cool. Well, I mean, not the bad tattoo bodysuit. Those are
Yeah.
never cool. Those are blackouts eventually.
That's the black hand.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
whenever you turn this into a blackout arm, you let us know.
Yes, please.
All right.